great Sunday afternoon for baseball here, north of the border at the Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Texas Rangers and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Rangers will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Jaime Garcia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Striding into the box. Delino DeShields. He will lead this one off today. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Tulowitzki loves it. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for out number one. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Nomar Mazara has in store. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped two straight.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
2-0 count, the pitch. Taken on the inside corner for strike one.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in, Angel Huerta. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner's going. Pitch outside. The throw. And it'll be too late to get Andrus as he's safe at second base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Hey. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Andrews at third, Huerta at second with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
The 2-0 pitch. There's a strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2. Now here's a line drive out to left center. That's over the head of Tulowitzki for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. And he's safe.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you can throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
1 out and a runner on second base. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
The 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parra has it in his tracks. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, Trevor Plouffe. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Hara. And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rangers lead this one 2-0. Bartolo Colon starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit. Kevin.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
On to first, and they get the double play. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Up around the face. Two out, nobody. On. Now the 1-0 is laid off of down and in.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Fouled away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow. 1 hit's all they get. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Rangers on top here, 2-0.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
In now, Nico Goodrum. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And that slider's almost in the dirt. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Here's Tulowitzki at short. He's right there. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Here's the 0-1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Tulowitzki fields it cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They're up 2-0. Here's Justin Smoke now. His past battles with Bartolo Colon, he's got 8 hits in 30 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Smoke playing here in his age 31 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
The 3-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Coming to the plate now, Yonhervis Solarte. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Adur is there to second for one. And for the second time in 2 innings here this afternoon, they bounced into a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Comes in here right at 260. 3 homers and 7 driven in. Colon into his motion. 0-1 pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. Up next for the Rangers, Delino DeShields, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Elvis Andrus waits on deck. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. A runner at second, nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Now at the plate, Angel Huerta. He drew a walk his first time up. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back safely. From the stretch. A changeup over the inside corner.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
And that one just missed outside. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And it's fouled away. Maley is over to take a look. To Shields at second. Andres on at first with nobody out. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back. The 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5, Willie Calhoun.
Now at the plate, Willie Calhoun. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Now a snap throw to first, and he'll dive back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped in front of home plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
The right fielder, number 30, Nomar Mazara.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Now the 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a ball.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Popped him up. Travis over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for Texas. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rangers lead it 3-0. Standing in to Oscar Hernandez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Oscar Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. High pop up. Gallo in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Roberto Parra.
In is Gerardo Parra, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right after shortstop for the second out.
Batting 9th, Patrick Luke.
Set to get his day started, Luke Maley. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Colon gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
1-0 the count. Maley leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's inside. 2-0. Two and 0 count, and the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you one pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
Now batting, second baseman, Devin Travis.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. Gallo is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run dinger. We're through 3 north of the border. It's the Rangers 3, the Blue Jays 2. At the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Joey Gallo.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
In there, 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Parra moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Settling in now, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And it's 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistimed that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Donaldson moving to his left, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rangers 3, the Blue Jays 2. Ready now, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.